So it's
It is,
very
yeah.
roguelike.
It's a very
But
fun
it's
game.
fun because it's like there's all these different characters you can play. They're called survivors. It's like this is the new survivor from the DLC. It's a little bit busted. Very fun. And then basically you go. Ooh, a chest. You open a chest. Yo, that's huge. So there's different rarities. That's a legendary item. So that was a very good drop that I just got. And then you fight a boss. No, this is just me. No. Yo, attack missiles. This game is also really funny because it'll be like there's like critical hits that do double damage, and there's an item that gives you plus 10% chance to do a critical hit. And if you get 10 of those items, then you do 100%, like you have 100% crit chance. Or there's like things can just stack like that. There's some, so like that one stacks linearly, but there's some items that stack like exponentially. There's an item that's like when an enemy dies, it explodes. But the more copies of the item you get, you'll get like it does exponentially more damage. So it's just fun, just good, clean family fun.
I mean, I've heard a lot of things on Reddit. I've probably seen it. Spent an unhealthy amount of time on that website.
What? Oh, eating baking soda. I feel like that's the story. I feel like that story is somebody on Reddit wanted that story to be real, or somebody on Reddit did that to their hamster. I was like, guys, look at this crazy thing that accidentally happened.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I can't. Oh dear.
No. This is the worst enemy in the game, Daniel. These flying guys.
The flying pests.
Yes. they're really hard to hit because they fly and they do so much damage. It's a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, they get better stats, basically. Yikes. It's a little hairy. But yeah, you can get more of them. There's also, like, elite variants. So, like, it'll be, like, they do, like, a burn damage effect on top of their normal. Yeah, this guy's destroying me. Yeah. That's rough.
Uh-oh. What, bro?
Whoa, I just saw that.
Bro, what? This is all that's been happening all night.
Whoa, huge updraft from Jet.
Thank you, Jet. Yes, very cool. Oh wait, let me have you spectate my Omen, who is probably on the complete opposite side. Okay. Wow. Okay. Good job, Omen. You know what? I'm sorry. I was a doubter. No way. No. Oh.
We can make a comeback. We can make a comeback.
Just let them try to catch.
I hate that you're right.
Morgan Freeman voice. They cannot.
We just need 4 more points. 4 more wins.
I need 4 less.
Daniel, check out my stream now when you get a chance.
Oh, chef.
Talk about.
The better of the streams, if I'm being honest.
That is a robot chef. He's one of the survivors. He's fun. He's actually, I don't know, I'm not very good at him. How's school going, Daniel? Ooh, Scrapper. Yeah.
That feels great.
I often think that at my job as well. At my programming job.
Barely.
Yes.
That's worse.
Well, thanks for being my hype man, Ashlyn. You always know how to gas up the fellas, as they say.
Gas up the fellas.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, I miss Russ.
Oh, I'm so happy. We're about to lose. Hallelujah.
Ashlyn, how do you like living in Roseville? I don't know if she can hear me. Is Ashlyn in the Discord?
Oh, she might not be. Let me check. Is Ashlyn Blue Spirit? Who's Blue Spirit? What about... No, Ashlyn's probably not on here then. Oh, though funny enough, Ashlyn's brother is, I think.
Ashlyn's brother is?
You can invite her though. It shouldn't be too hard. All right. I will send her the invite.
No, I'll invite her.
Oh, okay, that works.
You're still in your game.
Oh no, I'm not actually. I just exited.
Oh, I am not friends with Ashlyn on Discord.
Oh, I'm probably not either. Actually, I didn't think about that. Okay, so you go to the carrot on the top of the server next to Tendyland to the right of it, and then you hit the invite people. Yeah.
I apologize in advance for
degeneracy.
everything you're about to see.
Yeah, just don't go into the memes channel.
How often do you get on
I
this,
know.
Daniel?
When was the last time you looked at them?
There's Brayden.
You should
That's fair.
get on, you should like look occasionally in the evening.
Are we
because
all
sometimes we're
here?
on
Oh, hi, Ashlyn.
No, Nate is not here.
Why am I hearing double? Who am I hearing double from?
I think it's Daniel and Ashlyn.
Oh, it's Daniel. No, I don't. I need to download Optifine.
Oh.
Dude, it loves giving me red whip.
Okay.
Says you love moving fast
Hey,
outside.
there we go.
Ashlyn!
I should stream.
No one is playing Valorant anymore. Thank goodness.
I'm playing Minecraft.
World is nature is healing. Ashlyn, how do you like living in Roseville?
It's so nice to have so many bike paths. I missed that a lot about Roseville. Like when we moved to Turkey, the lack of bike paths was sad. But yeah, it's really pretty here.
I have not spent much time at all in Roseville, so I actually was not aware that there were a lot of bike paths.
I spent a little time there. Pretty nice.
It's alright.
Gabe,
I know
next
Nate's
time
house.
I do... Your family
Sorry,
should
go ahead,
to the
Ashlyn.
TOC. Oh, you're good. Your family should go to the TOC filming that they do in Santa Rosa next year.
The what filming?
Food Network show that I went to. It's in Santa Rosa.
Ooh.
Oh, food.
Hadley's brother's girlfriend is actually from Santa Rosa. That's really funny that you were there.
My dog's girlfriend's neighbors from Santa Rosa.
What does that make up? Absolutely.
Absolutely nothing.
Thank you, Gabe.
Alright, who's on here with me? Oh, Mammoth Packer is here. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, I keep forgetting. All right, before we get any further in here, I need to install a nighttime mod.
Do what?
So that we can not have to have everyone disconnect in order to progress the night.
Hmm. I truly hate the deep dark. I don't like it. It's like well, they added all the they added the extra negative levels below Y0, and so if you go down deep enough, you find just this terrible place that has where Bedrock.
Is that
used
where
to
the
be.
what's it called?
The
new
warden?
super.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he can spawn here. Yeah.
All right, W get. I believe in you. What do you mean forbidden?
We got plasma shrimp.
Plasma shrimp? I barely know her. Somebody explain to
Plasma
me.
shrimp is becoming one of my new favorite items. So choice.
If you have the means, I highly suggest picking
I
one.
highly suggest you pick one up.
Gabe, I don't know if you ever had this issue. Do you use wget very often?
I do not.
Okay, never mind.
Oh boy.
That's a crazy beetle queen you're going up against, Gabe.
Oh. It sure is.
And you got a pizza cutter in
We
there?
may not be able to gaslight gatekeep girl boss our way out of this one.
So, has anyone watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives yet?
Hadley has.
Has you really?
Hadley should get on this. Get in on this. I'm with you there, Daniel. Hang on, let me go see if Hadley is interested in jumping on.
Hadley, Hadley, Hadley.
I mean, it's gotta be somewhat good. Because Lindsay's binged it, so. Or binging it. I think it's more just drama.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
I hope this isn't goofy. Hello.
Actually, Penguin as in like Batman. Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Hadley is here.
Hello. Hi.
Oh my gosh. Ah, I'm gonna
We
die.
were just talking
I'm very
about
upset.
The whole squad is here.
life of
Well, we're missing Nate.
Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah. I was like, all I could think of was The Secret Life of Pets, and I was like, that's bad.
You were just talking about that, my favorite show. That's funny.
Well, someone was just asking if anyone had seen it, and I said, you've seen
I
it.
watched it. It
Lots
was very
Hadley.
entertaining. They're very silly. They're very dramatic.
I believe that. I feel like I wouldn't be able to make it through that show. I would be like, oh, this is insufferable. I don't want to see this anymore.
It was insufferable. If you go into it with the right mindset, it's really entertaining.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I agree with you, Daniel. I have a hard time with them.
Yeah.
Gabe secretly a
That's a good point.
I've never seen that one, and I kind of wish I had. No, I haven't.
You
I
never
remember
watched
Nate
Tiger
watched
King?
it right when it was popular, and he told me not to watch it.
I didn't watch it because I don't know why I didn't watch it actually.
It's kind of hilarious.
Oh, I was working at Amazon at the time, and I just remember every night I would get home and I wouldn't want to do anything but sleep. That was why.
You know what? That's fair.
I hate that place. I still think about it sometimes.
I
In
do too,
nightmares.
Jeremiah.
In nightmares. What's crazy about that job is that we were in the same building and never saw each other once.
I mean, the closest we got to each yeah,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
the closest we got to each other is sometimes we would pass each other on our commute home.
But there were some days, well, but that's the thing is there were some days when we were in the building at the same time and we never saw each other once. Because there were some days that I worked extra early because they had us do overtime. So I would show up at like 4 in the morning. So you would have been there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Braden, I forgot you did the
He did the graveyard.
graveyard shift.
It was god awful.
If I had had the same job that I had there, but the graveyard shift, I probably would have quit because of how bad, like specifically that job was. It was so bad. Because you were doing unloading, right?
I was doing no, I would do load. I would load.
Or you were loading?
I would load the
Okay.
semi trucks. We were organizing flats.
Dude,
Like
the
the
days
flat
that they
packages.
the day that they sent us down there were the best days, dude. Those were the best days. I loved those days. But it was pure hell up in packing, dude. It's literally hell on earth.
Yeah. It's not a good time.
It's a terrible place.
The only reason I'm like that I would stay there was because I'm like, I'm not gonna find anything else
Anything else?
better.
Yep. Nothing else.
So I might as well just stay here.
Yep.
And like it's a guaranteed $15 an hour. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly. No one else was hiring. So yeah, dude, that place was something.
It was awful. There was barely any redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
Braden, how's your school?
Hey, it's going. It's I don't know. We will see.
Okay.
I'm not so sure yet.
Well, I mean, one thing I kind of didn't really expect was like I knew that I would have to be like self-motivated and I would need to like set my own goals and that kind of thing in my research project, but I just didn't understand how much I would have to do that. Like
Big
my
step.
advisor is like this is on you, like all on you. And I'm like, oh, all? He's like, all. I'm like, oh,
Ooh.
okay. And also the undergrad I have, he's kind of a twerp.
You
Good.
have an undergrad? Is it
I
like a lackey?
Slave, yeah.
Yeah, I had a meeting with him and I was going over like stuff like the literature and just kind of talking him through it. And he kept referring to it as our project. And I'm like, no. No. That's not how this works. This is not our project. Hang on, 5 seconds. I'm getting to a bed.
Oh, wait, no, not that.
I have a special guest, Russell Poole.
Who?
Russ.
Russ? Russell?
Man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth.
No, just the bald guy.
What story should we tell them, Russ, today? How we had to explain where babies come from to a small child, or when a
How-
shell almost went through your bum,
Or how my daughter doesn't marry my family member.
or incest.
Yeah.
Everyone can. But which story would you rather hear from us this evening? A story about explaining
I would
incest. A story
There's a
about
lot of
baby
echoing going on
about-
right now.
I don't think it's.
Mute yourself. Don't you kids know how to do Zoom?
You telling us?
Here, we'll mute, but I'm gonna put in a vote for the incest story.
I'm also gonna vote for
Incest
that.
story. Okay, Russ, take it away.
I kept on introducing Ashlyn to our neighbor's kids as my daughter-in-law, who's married to Daniel, and they know who Daniel is. They obviously see Ashlyn. They say, but how can he marry your son if she's your daughter? Okay. It took a bit of explanation. Did I get it right?
You got it right, but poor Georgia, after you explained
She had that frown.
it's not my daughter. She married Daniel, who's my son. Georgia just looked and
She
said,
just frowned and went,
"That doesn't make sense."
yeah. Anyway, I think I puzzled a 6-year-old how Ashley and Daniel are the same age and they're married to each other and their daughter-in-law and a brother and my son. Like, so that's not making sense, and I think you're up to something.
My favorite part was when you turned to her and you said, "That would be incestuous."
Yeah. And then, oh, that probably didn't happen.
I think her mom's eyes got a little big when you said incestuous. Hopefully, she's not asking questions.
I was
about that.
intentionally using the word she would understand.
Yeah. We really set her up for failure, though, because 5 minutes before this, she asked if. So they got 2 new puppies. The puppies have the same mom but different dads. And so
Stud.
we were talking about that they're not brother and sister, like truly. And she's like, well, how could the mom have 2 different, like there can't be 2 different dads? And I was like, well, because they have to get married. She said you can only marry one. And I was like, you're right, but puppies don't get married.
got awkward fast.
Yeah, because then she was
I just said that guy got around. It's all right.
not incestuous
And he got
though.
paid for doing it, so it makes him a stud. You kids have a good night.
We should be elementary school teachers.
Yeah. Well, not me. Okay, peace out.
Where did your go? No.
It just shows us loading.
Silly Daniel. You're so silly.